You guys are doing awesome today. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. So today we're going to talk. All right. So here we go. Some key points to look at. While long-standing structures and stereotypes are being reconsidered, masculinity and manhood are in crisis. The cultivation of modern masculinity is essential for mental and physical health of men, both in business and at home. Most work cultures today are very masculine, mainly due to the dominance of men in these organizations at the upper management level. So, in 2020, the Mentorship Institute conducted a qualitative research project in the U.S., the U.K., France, Germany, Australia, Jordan, and Iran. There were over 200 men interviewed by various of various age groups and backgrounds. I am going to summarize our findings in this series of posts here on Psychology Today. Let's start with why. Why did they conduct the research? More and more men and women are asking what it means to be a man in the 21st century. While long-standing structures and stereotypes are being reconsidered, masculinity and manhood are in crisis. The old masculinity stereotypes of being aggressive, privileged, and tough, while also being heterosexual and unemotional, are being dismantled. At the same time, we are seeing these old stereotypes being embraced and re-embraced around the world by many extremist movements. While women have long engaged in a constructive conversation about modern femininity and what it means to be a woman, there seems to be little discussion about modern manhood and modern masculinity. There are a number of perspectives, such as health, culture, and business perspective, that makes it necessary that we start and continue to engage in a conversation about the meaning of masculinity and manhood. The health perspective, next title, there are some pretty disturbing statistics coming out about men's health. In September of 2019, the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, released a National Center of Health Statistic brief that outlines that the latest data on causes of death in the United States, men and boys continue to have higher death rate. 9 out of 10 of these leading causes of death. More males than females are dying of cancer. Overall, cancer accounts for 2.9%, 21.9% of all male deaths, but 20.7% of female deaths. Males are 3 to 7 times more likely than females to take their own life. Men are almost twice as likely to binge drink than women. Approximately 22% of men report binge drinking, and on average do so 5 times a month. Wow. Consuming 8 drinks per binge. The business perspective. Most work cultures today are very masculine, mainly due to the dominance of men in organizations, especially at the upper management level. The women who want to succeed need to adopt masculine traits such as being highly aggressive, strong-willed, strong in conflict, highly competent, competitive, and emotionally reserved. We can't argue that these traits are only considered masculine due to gender stereotypes, or not. By the bottom line is this. Research has shown that when she rises, the company rises. Why? Because women, being more emotionally intelligent, more able to think outside the box, a richer set of constructive conflict skills, and a better ability to influence rather than coerce. Men seem to be avoiding the conversation about what healthy masculinity is, even as they react to significant events like the #MeToo movement. We need to have a meaningful conversation about how we should define modern masculinity for organization, teams, and individuals. For example, if you are a man leading a mixed gender team today, how do you decide how to relate to them as a group, as individuals? You and your organization need to decide what is appropriate and what is not. The cultural perspective. The image and archetypes of manhood and masculinity that are installed into us through our upbringing and education and culture are often obsoleted. We need to define modern masculinity because it is the only way to create true diverse and equality in business. Cultivation of modern masculinity is also essential for mental and health and physical health of men both in business and at home. These are core reasons why we think the Mentorship Institute gets that. And then today I'm doing an interview today with the Voice of Men 360. I think it's at noon today. Go check it out. I'll put the post on my Facebook later, so come check me out. Doing stuff talking about men and how to improve their lives. Okay.